us participate the first year, and we rented lights to light up the park at Kennedy Park. Fast forward, 11 years later, we have 32 teams in 3 different parks. I want to thank all of you, our fans, for the continued love and support towards the Tom Hopkins Foundation. The Tom Hopkins Foundation over the last 11 years has been fortunate to help over 95 families, supported 10 local Catholic grade schools athletic departments, and supported youth athletics. We've raised over $1 million. We continue to honor our father's legacy by giving back and helping others. Papa Hops love their community, especially Kennedy Park, and it's truly amazing to see the park tonight with all of you. At this time, we'd like to take a moment of silence to remember Tom and all the family and friends we have lost over this past year. Especially our dear friend, Ollie Rowan, Mike Lynch, and Jerry Doherty. We'd like to honor the many people in our community who continue to fight the horrible disease of cancer. We especially recognize Patrick Juarez, Katie Schumacher McCauley, Matt Gaynor, Matt Cusack, Sam McAvoy, Mary Jo Valenti, Jackie Cermak, and Matt Wilson. We love all of you. And to those that have fought the horrible disease, we are with you. We support you, and we are grateful to you and your families for the sacrifices that you make every day to continue to fight the battle. Always remember, never in the fight. At this time, I'd like to introduce a few special people who will be joining us for this ceremony. See you.
In honor of our local hero, Jim Finn, combat World War II veteran. The Jim Finn veteran of the game is Patrick McCauley. Pat grew up in the nearby south suburbs and attended Richards High School. He has a long career of serving the community and supporting our veterans and first responders. His first call to service was to join the U.S. Marine Corps in 1981. After completing his time in the Marines, Pat transferred his service to the Illinois Air National Guard, where he served for the next 25 years, serving as a boom operator for combat air refueling. Pat was on the mission that refueled the F-16 that were shadowing the President of the United States aboard Air Force One after the tragic September 11th attacks in New York City. Pat flew in over 95 combat and support missions, including flights that evacuated wounded soldiers and Marines out of Afghanistan. Pat joined the Chicago Fire Department in 1988, serving the city for over 30 years. Pat saw a need for action after September 11th and worked to raise funds for the first responders killed in the horrific terrorist attack, and personally went to New York City to deliver a check for over $800,000 to the Widow and Orphans Fund. Pat also founded the McCarthy Brigade, a group that raises funds for military and first responders here in Chicago. In over 20 years has raised over $1 million. Pat is also involved in mentoring and career opportunities for training with the FBI Association, Chicago Police Department, and surrounding police and fire departments for career options upon discharge from the military. Pat also runs the 9/11 Flag Project, where flags are flown on combat planes and naval ships, where they are then transported to the New York City Fire Department and flown over Ground Zero. And then they are presented to Gold Star families who have experienced a line of duty death to the first responders. And currently, Pat has flags being flown on the aircraft carrier, the USS Nimitz, and the American nuclear submarine, the USS Chicago. Pat's dedications to the citizens of our city and our nation are a tribute to the character and compassion this neighborhood represents, and we are glad to honor his service here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause.
Patrick McCauley, ladies and gentlemen.
Joe, you're good.
John Anderson, a dedicated 24-year veteran of the Chicago Fire Department, was severely injured while bravely battling a fire in the Burnside neighborhood. Tragically, John's injuries have resulted in permanent paralysis, leaving him with a long and challenging road to recovery.
Yup, Gamblers in the final.
Rehabbing at Shirley Ryan Ability Lab. After spending 108 days, they're learning how to do stuff, like transferring in and out of the bed, getting in and out of his wheelchair, while helping him strengthen his upper body and learning to do daily routines. John is a lifelong Southside resident in the St. Pete Parish. His family has a tradition of serving on the Chicago Fire Department. His brother, father, grandfather, and uncle all serve and are proud Chicago firemen. John has always been a supporter of the Papa Hobbs tournament as a member of the FDS team. He's been playing softball on the South Side for over 30 years in men's leagues all over, as well as playing for the Chicago Fire Department representing his firehouse. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce and welcome our hero of the game, John Anderson.
All right, folks, let's give a round of applause. John is out here in right field with his Underpants teams. Let's give John a warm welcome. Thank you, John.
Patrick was diagnosed with embryo rhabdomyosarcoma in August of 2024. He had a rough start with this diagnosis and beginning of treatment, but he was ready to fight. He is such an athlete, and he's determined to play his baseball season this year and was not missing it. He's completed radiation and inpatient chemo and is now on a weekly infusion and daily chemo medication. He's a true fighter who never gives up, someone who embodies what it means to be a true Southsider. He's always smiling through everything, throwing his way, and is looking forward to ringing that bell this December. We thank his family and friends who stick by his side day in, day out, and are the reason he has come so far in this fight. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to throw out the first pitch.
All right, everyone, let's give a round of applause to Patrick Juarez, who will be throwing out the first pitch.
Yeah, take a family photo. Thank you.
All right, guys.
And joining Patrick, who will be catching the first pitch, needs no introduction. Turn our attentions to the video board for our final video. Schumacher, she gets it. Katie Schumacher.
I graduated Penn State, and then I went to grad school at University of Illinois, Chicago, where I was an assistant coach there, and then a head coach eventually for 8 years, and then was asked to come back to Penn State. My decision to come back was, hey, I love Penn State. I loved my time there, and be able to work with my former coach was something that, you know, I couldn't pass that up.
Hi, Kate.
Hey, what's up, Kate? What's up, Dog?
What's up, Katie Shu?
Hey, Katie, how are you?
Hey, Katie. Hi, Katie. Hi, Katie. Hey, Kate. Hi, Kate. Hi, Katie. Hi, Katie. Hi, Katie. Hey, girl.
Hey, Mom, love you. Hey, Mom, love you. Hey, Mom, love you.
Becomes the first female Division I volleyball head coach to win a national title. How fitting, how inspirational. She taught her players this season the true meaning of what it looks like to fight, and her players fought.
Something Katie has taught me that you'll never forget.
That it's okay to ask for help if you need it, and to just keep fighting.
Oh, just never give up. It's
life's a fight. Every day you got good and bad days. Take the good days, fight the bad days, and just keep moving forward.
Her hard work and her just joy of loving everybody. She always has a smile. She's always excited to talk to whoever.
Katie's such an inspiration to all of us. She's such a role model for especially our girls. She just inspires all of them by all the things that she's accomplished. Katie is special to me because of our relationship. She's always there when I need her, no matter what she's going through. She's there for our family. She treats my kids like her own. And we've had so many fun experiences. Just being a part of the family is amazing. She makes you feel like your family all the time. I don't think there's enough time to go into depth saying what makes her so special. She's such a strong woman, a great role model for all my kids, someone I look up to, who I just love so much.
What's something Katie's taught you that you'll never forget?
Strength, power, the will to persevere, and resilience.
She's our superhero. She's amazing. The fact that she fought cancer and then get up every day and had energy to go win a national championship. She's totally our superhero.
It has been a true honor for our students and our community members to have experienced this journey right alongside Katie. She depicts in every aspect of the word warrior. And when she was met this year with her greatest life challenge, she met it with the utmost fierce determination to battle. And that was an inspiration to everyone who was in our community.
What I admire most about the way Kate led her team this year was that she literally gets them to have fun. I talked to her all year about it, and watching her players compete, they love competing. It's hard to see a team that truly loved playing, but her players loved competing, and they loved playing for her, and that shined through every step of the way this past year.
Katie has been an inspiration to all McCauley athletes. She's a two-sport all-stater, won 2 state and a national champion in high school and college, and now as a coach, and all the girls look up to her, not just at McCauley though, on the south side of Chicago. She's such an inspiration, and what makes her the most special is the kind of person she is.
Well, a lot of things, but to keep it simple, that she is just like the kindest, sweetest person around. The light in her is just a light that you want to be around and that I want to be around, and it makes me really happy. What I admire most about this year, watching her lead the team, was the fact that the focus, even with everything that was going on in the background, was never on her. It was always on the girls, it was always on the team, and focusing on them. I think even when she put her statement out originally, she had said immediately in there, this is not going to be about me, it's going to be about the team and the journey that they're on. So I think that very humble attitude and that idea that she knew deep down the focus should have been on that.
Well, what I can say is that cancer sucks. It sucks for the person that's going through it, and it sucks for all of them around them. But watching Katie do what she did this year, to me, was so inspirational. I knew all things she was thinking on some level, and watching her persevere through it was nothing short of amazing. But that is what Katie is. She is nothing short of amazing. How you do anything is how you do everything, and Katie completely embodies that.
If Katie's watching this right now, what would you want her to hear from you?
I miss you, and just keep fighting. We're all here to support you no matter what.
Just that we love you, we're so proud of you, and just glad that we're along for the ride with you.
Keep going. You're doing so great right now. Just keep going strong.
I can't wait to go to your house. I love watching Colin.
Love you. Keep doing what you're doing because you're making a change for everyone. All the girls, all the women in sports.
She's special. I love you, Kate.
I love you. You're awesome.
Let's go win an SB next year too.
I just want to say hi to the south side of Chicago. I love you guys. I know you're watching somewhere fun, and Coach Rose and Lori, this is for you guys.
Katie, on behalf of the Tom Hopkins Foundation and all of us here at Papa Hops, we just want to say thank you for representing the South Side and being such an inspiration to so many. Your hard work, determination, and grit is a perfect example of this community and what it means to be a true Southsider. Thank you, Katie Schumacher Cawley, and always remember, never in a fight.
All right, everybody, let's give a round of applause. It's our honor to introduce Katie Schumacher Cawley, who will be here to catch the first pitch.
All right, Patrick, get ready. We're going to go over here around home plate. We'll get you on the pitcher's mound. He's got one. You know you're going to throw a rifle. Be careful. All right,
Pop-Pops, let's go. Let's give a round of applause. Here we go. Patrick Juarez throwing to Katie Schumacher Cawley, the first pitch.
And then Schumacher family, Juarez family on the pitcher's mound. We're going to take a quick photo right here with Katie and Patrick. Punch around. We got a big family. Yes, we'll face this way. Sure. So Patrick and Katie getting honored this year by the Tom Hopkins Foundation.
The Schumachers, we're over here on the pitcher's mound. We'll take a group photo with the Juarez family.
Look at B. Mills. Look at B. Mills. We'll take that. We'll be home. Look at you guys. One more time.
Let's give a round of applause. Patrick Juarez, Katie Schumacher Cawley, two true heroes. Perfect examples of what it means to represent and be the Tom Hopkins Foundation. All right, let's get both teams lined up. We got the national anthem set. 1 second.
When you work your turn, this is what I got to do with you. When I work this turn, I got to deal with all the fucking.
So they're going to get ready now for the national anthem. Gamblers in black. Yup, and almost looks like maroon. Come on, hold your leg. Hey, let's float over ground zero. Start fast. We had such Josh out there. So they got two yups and two gamblers holding the flag.
Gamblers and yup. Flag was flown multiple times over ground zero. But at this time, you know what time it is. Before the championship game. But it's not my time. We had to get the best in the business. There's nobody ever that we want on the south side of Chicago. None other than the one and only Chicago Blackhawks Cornelius. Jim Cornelius for the singing of our national anthem.
How cool is this? How cool is this? Jim Cornelius? Wow, this is cool. Jim Cornelius.
Hi, everybody. It's great to be here again. An honor to be here with these people who represent the very best of us that were honored here on the field just a minute ago. Would you please rise and remove your hats? And if you feel like doing it Blackhawk style, don't be shy. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.